Alright, so I'm going to try not to talk to you too much during this video. I'm hoping it'll come out okay. So this is my 93 Subaru Impreza wagon. It is 22 years old. And I say it's been an awesome car. I have had it since, I've had it for about 4 years or so. A bit before I came to college. So I want to say 4 to 5 years or so I've had it. It is a pretty small car. It only measures about 172 inches long and about 67 inches wide. And as I am leaving my college right now, so I'm gonna be going through like college campus, and it's where other people are running by. Now this car, my car, has lost AC. It had it when I first bought it, and now it no longer has AC on it. The stuff that the coolant for the AC is now illegal to buy, so you can't even actually buy the stuff anymore. You might be able, maybe be able to find it on eBay or something like that, but they now have changed what the AC stuff takes in all the modern cars. I think this was actually like the last year before they switched over to the new stuff. It's kind of funny and sad. Now, the only things I've had to change in my car were the batteries and tires. And let's see, last week or so I got 2 rear wheel bearings, which cost me about $370 for both of them to be done. And I also have gotten the oil gasket head done, which was I think about $1 something. Alright, while there I was waiting for a car who decides to put on their turn signal at the last second to turn the way I just was. Now this video, I'm hoping it won't be too dark, but it is about the rain, it looks like. So you might be able to see how it is in the rain as well. But for this first part, I'm just going to be going through town. And after that, most of the video will be, unless I cut out parts, will be just on a country road going 55 for about 14 or so miles. And then I'll be back in the town again. So right now I'm in North Manchester, Indiana, and I'm going back to my apartment in Wabash, Indiana, which is about an 18-mile trip or so. It takes me about 25 to 30 minutes. And it is 4:37 p.m., so I believe that is rush hour, which rush hour around here is like nothing. I actually live in Illinois, where rush hour is crazy, and there's people everywhere, and just a madhouse. Around here, there's like nobody out even during rush hour, so it's pretty cool. Right now, this car I believe is supposed to get 23 and 28 or so. On my trips back and forth to school for about a week until I get down to about half a tank. I've been getting 27, 28, and then today actually I filled up and I was actually able to get over 29 miles to a gallon. So for a car that is 22 years old, it still gets pretty good gas mileage, and it is all-wheel drive, and it is amazing in the snow. Even with just all seats and tires on, it goes through like anything. Only thing it has troubles with, which pretty much any cars don't have troubles with, is ice and taking turns on ice. just gotta love black cars without headlights on. When it's nice and dark out, can't even see them coming at you. Especially when they think that they're intimidating, they can pretend to go through you. It's pretty funny. Their big Jeep. Get why people do not turn their headlights on all the time, especially when it is very, very cloudy out and you're in a dark car. And that just makes it harder to be seen. Now that was the town of North Manchester. I will be going for, let's say, between 12 to 14 miles on this country road of 55 miles per hour. I might edit some of this stuff out. They just paved this road maybe a month ago or so, maybe a month and a half ago. So it is still quite noisy, as you guys can probably hear. On most roads though, this car's not that bad. It's not that bad at all. car has a 1.8 liter four-cylinder in it, too. And it was rated at 110 horsepower and 110 feet-pound of torque. But I mean, that was 22 years ago. As far as I know, cars do lose horsepower over time, so it might be closer to like 100 now, or if that. And it's supposed to have a 0 to 60 time of about 12.6 seconds. At least according to a website I found. I can't remember the website's name, but to be honest, it doesn't really feel that slow. Excuse me, it doesn't feel that slow if you step on it. Drops down to 40, so I usually drop down to about 45. And here comes the rain. My thinking on that, only going down to 45 instead of 40, which would be the speed limit, is it's a very short distance. It's maybe, I don't know, half a mile, fourth of a mile, something like that. I don't know, maybe half a mile, I'd say. And to me, it makes more sense to slow down from 55 to 45. And then have to speed back up from 45 to 55. Then they have to slow down all the way to 40 and then speed all the way back up to 55. To me, that would use up more gas than just going 5 over in here. Yeah, if it actually does save gas, I have no idea, but to me it makes sense. And of course now it's raining. I had to wait all day. That's the end of the town, and it goes back up to 55. There's your lights and run. That's another thing I don't understand is how people can drive without their lights on when it's raining out or snowing out. Some people are just not have common sense, I guess. Some people are just dumb. Does feel very stable at like any speed. So if it's on in the city, on here, or even on like highway, I'll admit I used to go about 80 or so on the Chicago highways going back home to Illinois, and it felt just like it right now. Most part, I've once gotten it up to 99, almost 100, 99 miles per hour, and at that point it was a bit shaky. Yeah, it wasn't the best of feelings in the car. I mean, at 80 or so, or 80 or less, it feels just fine. I mean, it feels just like I'm driving right now. So on the snow, on this road, I usually go about 40, 45. I've actually gone on the highway before. I want to say it was like 50 to 60. And I was going behind a semi-truck. And he was moving, so I was moving, and the car just handled just fine. And Subaru symmetrical all-wheel drive is pretty awesome. There's their headlights, moron. People are so stupid. You really gotta love when it is so foggy out that you can see like a car that's maybe 50, 100 feet from you with your headlights on, and people still don't have their headlights on. See, so that way you don't see them until you are like right on top of them. You just really gotta love those drivers. And that goes with like when it's crazy rating hour, it's like a blizzard outside pretty much. You gotta love those drivers that don't have the common sense to turn on their headlights. You know, it's like headlights are not only for you to be able to see, but for other people to be able to see you as well. Hoping to do a car review on this car as well. Of course, now it's going to get louder here with the rain and the road noise still. I'm going to do an actual car review on this as well. I was hoping to do it right after this, but with this rain right now, I would rather not. Headlights. Oh, people. I don't want to have to stand out in the rain and get my phone wet, and I'm not wearing a raincoat or anything. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but my squirters, they are way off. I need to, I don't know if you can realign them or adjust them or whatever. You see it almost shoots over the top of my car. Some days it's better, and some days it's even worse than that. Now we're almost getting into Wabash, so back into a town, and now we're off the nearly paved road, so it'll be a bit quieter, and the rain has settled down. The other week or so, I was traveling on a road to Fort Wayne. We're coming back from Fort Wayne on a highway, or actually on this road here. This is 24 we're coming across. I believe it's on this. And I was coming up to a turn, and it started downpouring. Just like all of a sudden, just like crazy downpours. You couldn't even see very far at all. and there's a truck. Well, and of course the truck's squirting water at me and everything else. And it's a 2-lane each way road. I sped up. I was going about 50, I want to say, and I sped up, or 55. I hit the gas as hard as I could, pretty much. The car powered right through it. Didn't even swerve or anything. I mean, it was just a ridiculous amount of rain all of a sudden. Like, it was like this, drizzling, and all of a sudden it just started downpouring. I'm going to take a quick stop here. I'm going to pause the video. I need to throw away a cardboard, or recycle, I should say, a cardboard box. Just a moment up here. And then on the right is a police station. And then once we actually get into downtown, which is where I live, or near where I live, oh yeah, there's actually a state police as well down there. So there's quite a few police around here. Speed limit keeps dropping in here as well. It goes from 45 to 40 to 35 to 30 eventually. And recycle a cardboard box. My apartment building does not do recycling, but the city itself has this recycling area here. So I'm gonna pause the video real quick and we'll be back. Alright, I just had to recycle that real quick. Take off a bit quicker than normal. So even with the fresh rain out, it doesn't mess with this car at all. I mean, I don't know if it would with a not all-wheel drive car either in this, because it hasn't really rained that hard yet. But even if it has, its car usually does not get any. Doesn't really stop it at all taking off. Trucks down at 30. I'll probably end up with people being on my butt. Seems like that's how everybody drives. Yes, I know going the speed limit is considered being slow, but in reality it really isn't. You're just going over the speed limit's being quick. Thankfully, the rain is almost stopped. Surprised that light held out. Just changing now. Now we're in downtown Wabash, Indiana. I'm actually parking in a parking lot that's about a block from my apartment building. A bit safer than parking on the street. You know, again, it's not like not just Chicago or something down here where it's always crazy busy, but that's where I'm parking here. Alright, I'm going to try to do a review on the car next. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a good day. Goodbye.